Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm at Alta Nissan for reviewing the 2025 all-new generation of the Nissan Kick, and this is one of the most top seller SUVs or budget SUVs or budget crossover, whatever you want to say, and this is one of the most top sellers of one of them. Why? Today I'm going to show you why people buy this car over its competitors and show you all the brilliant features that this car has that its competitor doesn't. As it's an Imtiaz Vlogs review, so first of all I obviously have to talk about the history of Nissan. Nissan is a Japanese manufacturer that are building cars more than almost a decade. But from the start till the top, Nissan was always into performance and making engines reliable. I know there are some accusations about Nissan not being reliable, not being fuel efficient, but it's really fun to drive. If you don't know how a Nissan drives, get to a dealership or get to Alta Nissan, test drive one, you'll fall in love. Because Nissan cars are really nice to drive. And let's talk about the Nissan Kick. This is the starting SUV or the starting crossover model of the Nissan vehicles. So it starts from the Kicks. And the Kicks has different variants. It has the S, the SV, the SV Platinum, and it has the Platinum. This is the SV model because this car just got released in American and North American market. That's why I couldn't get a hold of it, but today I have this. So you can see it has a nice SR written, and SR is like a sporty-ish version for the car. And Platinum is the top of the line with the luxury accent together. At the front of the car, you can see it has this nice black grille with the LED lights that's on. You have the Nissan logo with the front camera for the 360 camera. You can see the headlights have 4 projector setup with 3 DRLs down there. These projector setups are all black housing inside, and 1 is for your high beam and 3 is for your main headlight. Look at those high beams with those chrome accents. You have the side reflector because this is a North American car. You have the entire front grille where it says SR and the Nissan logo with the front camera. And it's completely blacked out, and it actually looks really good with this white exterior color. If you look down here, the car has parking sensors. It has a very distinct looking front end, in my opinion. If you get up, you have rain sensing wipers, you have automatic braking assist. For a car that's budget friendly, I don't think so it's bad, and my hands are freezing because it's -2 degrees outside. So let me show you the car's powertrain and the rest of the stuff. Let me show you the car's engine first. So for that, I have to open the hood that we have to do from the driver's side, and there is a very visible button. You just pull that, it pops open. 360-degree camera on a budget-friendly car isn't bad. And let's open the hood. So there is a strut here. The problem is I can't feel anything because my hands are frozen, but I'm trying my best. And there is a stand that's located here. If you just pull that down, and if you just pull this right towards the hook, it's going to pop right there, and we can see the car's engine. So the Nissan Kicks gets a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is sort of fuel efficient, but it is really punchy. With this car, you have a CVT transmission, but it has artificial gear changes, so you can't feel that CVT whine all the way. This car is producing 141 horsepower and 140 pound-feet of torque. It has a front-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive option. So the snow is not going to disturb you no more. You have all-wheel drive. But let's come closer to the engine, because it says Kicks right here. This is the intake of the car that takes all the air into the turbocharger. There's the car's battery, and the battery has a protection because of the winter and what if snows goes in there and stuff. But this is the engine of the car. Overall, I think Nissan does a great job by doing everything, but you have insulation on the top, pretty nice, pretty good power, punchy, and looks better than before in my opinion. But if I show you the car's body line, this color is really nice, and you can get 2-tone colors too on these cars, but I don't have one in front of me that I can show you. That's why I was looking around. But now let's come to the car's side profile, where this car comes to a different level. So now we're on the side profile. The starting SUVs of Nissan. So let's talk about SUVs. So the smallest SUV that Nissan sells is the Nissan Kicks. Then after the Kicks, it is the Nissan Qashqai, and then after the Qashqai, it is the Nissan Rogue or the X-Trail, as a lot of people know. And after that is the Nissan Murano that finally came with a new generation. And after that is the Pathfinder. After that is the Armada or the Nissan Patrol. But as this is the starting model, it is not a bad option because this is one of the biggest competitors of the Toyota Corolla Cross or the Toyota CHR in the North American market. I know it looks much smaller, but it actually does go with those cars. The wheels on this car actually look really nice. It has a very aerodynamic-ish look, and it's actually very good looking in my opinion. You have 4-piston brakes at the front with multi-link suspension and coil springs. The side fenders are not body colored, but the top trim does get it. The car has 360 camera, come on. It has 360 camera, you have the lights on the side, blind spot monitoring, chrome trims, chrome roof rails. It says kicks here too. Like who pissed Nissan off? And I don't know how they're not selling like 100 of cars like every month. The fuel tank is capless. If the car is unlocked, just press and it opens. And it has a pretty good looking fuel tank because 48 liters isn't bad for a 2-liter car. And the rear wheels are same as the front. If you even get the all-wheel drive system, it's same. If you don't, it's the same. But these wheels look really nice. Look at that car, that's a baseline. And then look at this car. The wheels make a lot of difference. For the rear of the car, the entire body line is different. The entire design is different. Whatever happens, I don't know about the BMW designer, but Nissan designer is actually clutching the game. It looks really nice from the back, and it's going to look more nice when I turn the lights on. You can see the entire lights are on, and it is completely LED from the top till the bottom. It has a side reflector that illuminates. It starts from here and it goes here where you have the reverse light, and then you have the black accent with the Nissan logo, and it all the way continues till the other side. If you see on the bottom section, you can see SR all-wheel drive written, and you can see kicks written with your number plate slot. You have upper stop brake light, rear windshield wiper. Very nice, very distinct looking. Let's open this, and it goes up. You have pretty good looking boot space for a car that's not that long, but it's overall good because you can fit like 2-3 luggages in there. And if you look at the bottom section, it has parking sensors, and it actually has complete painted until the bottom with reflectors. Not bad. Single exhaust, if you didn't notice yet. The inside should be good because come on, it's Nissan, and one thing they do is make their cars feel the most comfortable Japanese automobile manufacturer in the world. And the rear seats, legroom, knee room is fine, and this car has a panoramic roof, so I don't know what you're talking about. And one of the biggest competitors of this car is also from Korea, the Hyundai Kona. So the Nissan Kicks and the Hyundai Kona is the direct competitors because it's the same pretty much size, so it looks much more better if you go with those two cars. But as this is the SR Premium, that's why it has fabric and leather seats combined, and it is really comfortable. And if you need more trunk space, you can obviously fold down the seats. It's a 60-40 distribution. It's just gonna take me a while to do that. There you go, 60-40 distribution, and you can put the seat belts back and lock them right there. But you have a center armrest with 2 cup holders, and everything is comfortable. You have 2 USB-C taps at the back as well, and look, you have Bose speakers on the headrest. So that's gonna feel amazing. Now let's come on the doors, and you have on both of them, and you also had it on the previous generation as well. Doors are pretty simple. You have your door handle, your window opener right here. Window opens pretty decent. Your grab handle with artificial carbon fiber, and your bottle holder with your speaker. And the speakers are Bose, so it might sound very, very good for a car it is. Let's get inside the front, where is the new business with the big screens. At the front, you can see the dash is really nice. It has artificial carbon fiber all around there. You have the car's AC vent with white and red stitching, soft touch materials all the way until here, and then you can notice the big screens that are there. Let's come to that a bit later. Look at the seats, very comfortable, very nice looking, and it does look really cool in my opinion because it has very nice speakers on the top, and it is controlled from there. But the Platinum would get higher trim, and it would be power seats. But for this car, this is pretty much it. And then you have a bit of storage under here, and you have two cup holder placement here with gloss black treatment, not gloss black, like woodish treatment. And you have the gear knob with all the red with your draft mode selectors, and you have parking brake and start button and two USB-C types and a wireless charger. Damn, a lot of stuff. And then you have your cool buttons that I forgot, but you have a glove box too with decent amount of room. And the panoramic sunroof actually opens pretty decent. The front portion opens up, and there we go. And if I want to close this, there we go. I mean, it's overall pretty nice, but now let's come to the car's infotainment system and show you guys the tech. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button, and it does a very nice animation and turns on. And it's a 12.3 inch screen, and it looks really nice. I mean, the screen has a big part in these countries, and it definitely, Nissan is cooking on this segment. So if you go on home, you can obviously have your widgets. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's pretty easy to use. It's not that hard. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you didn't know. And overall, you have Bluetooth. You don't have any built-in navigation, but it is what it is. And you can control a lot of other stuff. But look at the ambient lighting just turning on. It's not ambient, but it only has like one color, that's white. So that's pretty much it. If you press this, you can get the car's 360 camera and the rear camera together. This is actually the front. You can always turn it around to the back and the sides. And then you have your hazards light with your knobs. And then if you come down here, you have the car's AC controls. So you can control the wind speed and the temperature. It has a one-zone climate control, and it looks okay, and heated seats as well. And if you come from that, you have an auto-dimming rear view mirror placed here with the sunglass holder placed here. You have two light placements, and you have controls for the sunroof, and you have vanity mirror with a decent bright light. The steering wheel is same as the Rogue and the other models, just it doesn't have paddles. You have your cruise control and all your other stuff here, and you have some volume knobs and controlling the screen knob and your music. This is for your hazards, high beam, and this is for your windshield wiper controls, where you can just hit the blast and it can wash your windshield in a second. Now let's come to the actual screen. That's called the instrument cluster, and show you this. Put on the brake, pressing the start button, and then it turns on where it does the animation again. And then the car comes in at the center. So this is where you can see which gear the car is and which drive mode it is and how much RPM the car is at and the kilometer of the car. Let's just quickly dismiss that. And then at the center you can look at your driving. So the average is 19.8 per 100 kilometers, and it's just been 9 kilometers since anybody have driven this car. So it's not accurate right now, but it does give you really good fuel economy. And then if you go down, you can see your average. But if you want to look at something else, like your tire pressure monitor, your car's overall other stuff, this is where your media comes in. This is where all the safety systems come in. Lane keep assist, your automatic braking, and your blind spot. And then you can always have the speed limit sign monitor and your settings. But if you go on home, you can have this screen. That's actually really aggressive looking in my opinion. And when you change the driving modes that I'm going to do right now, if you put it on sports, it says sports here. Pretty much simple. And overall, it's a nice looking screen. It doesn't have a heads-up display, but the Platinum model does. I mean, what else do you need in a kicks? Yeah, it has an S at that end. Now, let me show you the car's door. So now, when we come to the car's steering wheel, the car steering wheel is actually tilt and telescopic, so that's pretty nice. It's pretty convenient for people. And as it's a winter type of country, you obviously have heating seat because the steering wheel becomes so cold, but now it feels so nice. You have lane keep assist as the buttons right there. Then you have your car's engine bay opener, your dash pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal. The seat controls are manual, but the Platinum does get fully poweredly controlled steering and stuff. You have the window controls here with your lock and unlock and exterior mirror control. You have the light, you have your grab handle, carbon fiber treatment, artificial, and you have your bottle holders. That's going to be pretty much it. As it's winter, I'm trying my best to do reviews, but I'm doing everything in a bit rush because the cold is killing me. But until then, If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying my best to do the best I can. Until then, I will see you next time. Thanks to Ahad for always arranging the latest and greatest cars for me, not just Nissan, other cars as well. But as today I did a review of the Nissan Kicks, I will thank you once again. Until then, stay safe, stay home.